Hi Gemini, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Gemini, I will just dive right into your reading. Today I will do a reading that my intention for Geminis is what you need to hear most right now in whatever is going on in your life. And so if you saw last week, it was a love reading that's going to go for over 2 weeks. And then today I'm going to do a more of general, like for all. And that's going to be for another 2 weeks. So we're starting today on the 4th of November and it's going to stretch until the 17th of November. So first and foremost, that is gorgeous numbers. 4 is for the heart, 11 just for the portal, new energy, new beginnings, ending on the 17th. And the 17th just stands for eternity, like something come full circle. And also in the 11th month. So it's just gorgeous numbers if you want to focus on them. There won't be an extended today, guys. I will focus only here on YouTube because I'm going to go into private readings for a while. There's been a lot of requests because people feel crazy in the moment of time. And so I just don't have time to do both. And I might even offer it to you guys. I don't know yet if I'm going to be like overwhelmed to not take on too much. So we'll see. If there's something in the description box, I've decided to go out to the public. If there's not, just ignore. And then I'm going to still do extended for the love readings because then it's like for what your person, what your person's standpoint is. I feel like I wanted, yeah. So we're doing 3 cards to start with. It gives me a bit of a story, what's going on with you guys. And then see if Spirits wants to bring through more cards. Wow, there's such a red thread now in all the readings. Just how beautiful of the magic just coming in. The magic's just really coming in. And so this is your overall energy for the upcoming 2 weeks, which is good fortune. Guys, that is beautiful energy. That is you guys being this gorgeous, gorgeous rainbow energy that is just... that is when each level is just at its peak. It's just at its best. And so if you're just entering into this energy, just know for the upcoming 2 weeks, it's going to be really, really good for you. And if you feel like, oh, thank goodness, even more so then try to just look at what is coming rather than... Because we're still in Scorpio season, so there's still stuff that come up to the surface to sort of let go. So the more you can just focus on this good energy, that is you guys having the rainbow piercing through you. So it's not like something you ask for and you're hoping that it will come. This is actually coming through you. It's already, and that means, in plain Swedish, that means whatever you ask for, you don't ask for it and hope for it to come. You ask for it and it has come. It's like you want a new car, the car is going to come. You want a new relationship, the relationship is going to come. Because you are the energy. You are the high vibration that you need to be in order to attract the things that you want in this moment in time. Having that said, because it is such high vibration now, such high energy, and it is so much transformation going on, just watch whatever sort of shows up in your life and try to pay attention even more so to what keeps you balanced. What brings you peace right now? Like, I feel like don't do the extra, and I'm speaking to the Gemini now, so you probably go, I don't even know what that means. I don't hear, that ear doesn't work for me. What do you mean I can't do the extra? So I know, Gemini, you always have so much on your plate, and it's like the extra is your thing. It's like it's in your forehead. But as best you can, Gemini, try to scale it back. Try to just leave one thing out rather than taking on an extra. If there's something that is a norm to you, stick to the norm. So don't bring any extra in, because it is such a transformational time, and you easily, I don't say this to scare you, but that's why I'm so bombarded with questions right now for help, because they're so, bear with me, because they're so high vibration, because they're so, like, we have never been on this earth ever with these many opportunities and this high vibration with this sort of awareness. It just has never happened before. So we're in the best place possible. Having that said, whatever does not match this gorgeous energy, you see how that's piercing through you. Whatever's piercing through you with this gorgeous energy, you're gonna light up whatever does not fit anymore. So if people doesn't fit in your life anymore, if emotions doesn't fit in your life anymore, if thoughts doesn't fit, if bad finances, whatever sort of does not serve you anymore in this moment in time, just is not even it needs to go now. It's going. And the way that it's going, and with you being in this energy, you might step into what tries to let go rather than sticking to this energy, if that makes sense. So that means that you feel like that friend has just stayed too long in your life and they're just really letting themselves be known again. They might like give you a phone call and let you have it, or like you understand. They might not even be that blunt or that obvious, but you might understand something that they're posting on maybe Facebook, something that something that they're doing. And you get the message, like you just feel the vibe that, is not good for you to keep this energy in. And just the fact that you notice this energy means that you let too much of it in, and that just needs to go. And that's what people have started to do now. Then they focus on it. They want to make it better. Or if they don't want to make it better, I go to talk to my partner about what this person said to me. And now your partner, maybe well-intended, asks the next day, maybe you dropped it, and then your well-intended partner the next day asks, how did it go with that friend? And you bring it up again. And now we have invited that energy back that just wanted to have a last blow, like screaming, being sort of flung out of your life and screaming its way out of there, and you're sort of bringing it back, and you just don't need to bring any of that lower stuff back. That means stop talking about any sort of bad finances, stop talking about any sort of illnesses that's going on in your body, stop talking about, stop complaining, like just try the best you can. I mean, for Christ loud, crying out loud, Christ's sake. This is the energy that you're in. This is the energy that is available to you at this moment in time. The upcoming 2 weeks, this is the energy that the universe delivers to you right now, like shows you that this is what's going on. So you have already access to it. You've already done something that makes you be able to be in this position. So the best you can, try to move out of the lower range of the more negative energy and get into this higher place. And you're in for a gorgeous ride. Okay, Geminis? Moving on to the perfect card then. Go with the flow. Gemini, there's so much feelings here. There's so much emotions. Like you're standing and like riding that fish on the water, being in the waves. Two things that water speaks to about is money and emotion. And you pick the one that stands out most to you. Maybe it's both. Because it is such an emotional transformation right now. And because I think, Gemini, it's you guys that have been talking to the most about money and the financial situation, that you need to get out of that lower vibration when it comes to money and just start to understand that no person on freaking earth has created more money than you guys. You just could not have created more money than you've done, because I feel like if there was a competition, if there was a Guinness World records thing, you won by a gazillion, because I feel like you've been in the lower range of money, and even the lower range of support. The lower range of support is what I'm getting. And that's going to be money. There's going to be that you feel like you have to do everything yourself. That feels like if it's going to get done, I have to do it. You know what I'm talking about. Here's your tax return. Here's what's coming back to you. So let it in, and let it in by 1 million. Because what you've been on the opposite end of now is being rewarded. Now the fruits of what you've sowed is here. And so your challenge to just go with the flow, to not do anything yourself, that's going to be the hard part for you. Gemini, being a Gemini, that's going to be the hard part for you. I feel like to just sort of relax, sit back, and just let the universe deliver to you what you need. That's going to be hard, because I feel like no, I have to do something. I have to start something. I have to have something going, and to just sit back. I don't know. That sort of feeling I get. So if you just have to do something, then at least do something that really brings you joy, that really brings you inspiration, that you don't feel like I did it because I had to. Because I feel like it's that tiny little getting over the threshold, like tröskel in Swedish, just that tiny little I don't know how to explain it, but like right before it happened, and I don't know what is. I mean, here it's emotion and money, so there might be something exponentially big coming in money-wise for you, and it's like right before. It's like you're being right before the switch, and so it's like I'm on this side of the tröskel threshold, and I just need to take that one step, and it just comes in, and you planned for it, and you worried about it, and you asked about it, and this is what you've been wanting, and it's here, guys. But in order for you, I mean, you are letting it in. You are this energy now, and so you just need to keep your head over the water and just go with the flow. Don't force anything. Don't push for it. Just wherever it feels light, go there. Whatever it feels like it's an argument, it's a conflict, it's heavier, let it go. Just let it go. And whatever you want, guys, will just enter your life. You won't have to work for it anymore, because you put in the work. The work is done. Okay, and this card just shows that how you can, this is just you relaxing, thinking about things. If it's hard to think about how it feels to be so super rich without activating, but I am not, or how it feels to feel super healthy, super supported, super strong, like energy-wise, just being really strong. If that feels weird to you, if that feels like, no, I can't go there, because the minute I go there, I just activate feeling not supportive, feeling weak, feeling sick, feeling whatever, then this card comes out to say, remember something in the past where you felt supported. Remember a phase in your life where you had money, and maybe not to the degree that I feel like this is going to yield to you, but just having the overall feeling that you could do whatever you want, even though if it was only for a day. Feel what it felt like having people around you that loved you, supported you. You felt like you had lots of energy. You could do anything. You were so healthy. Like just that strong feeling. Then remember that energy, because the universe doesn't care. The universe doesn't go, oh, he or she is just thinking about things that happened in the past, so it's not real, so we're not going to yield anything to them. That's not it. Whatever you're thinking about has the same attractive magnetism in it. So rather think about something that happened in the past where you felt really supported, so that you open that door. And it's not even a door anymore. It's not even a window. It's like a little, it's just like a little, the shift from A to B, not even A to B, the shift from 99% to 100. That's what it feels like. And something will just click into place. And it's like you will be bombarded. That's either, it feels like either getting a big inheritance from somebody, winning the lottery, selling a house or a business that it's worth millions, having, maybe starting up something and just having that major support that you need, or having people in your life that really, really love you, or it just feels really supportive. The energy feels really supportive. And either for you, and for you to feel that, you just need that final step of allowing for this energy to be. That has nothing to do with manifesting things. It has nothing to do with focusing on whether you have money or support or prosperity in your life right now or not. This is focusing on just feeling really good, which is ultimately what you want in the end anyway. You want the money because you want to feel freaking awesome, so that you can do whatever you want to do. But if you felt awesome, you don't need it, right? I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I'm just saying feeling this way will yield to you, will give you whatever it is that you want. And I feel like for the upcoming 2 weeks, this is happening. Within these 2 weeks, it's freaking happening. I want to end the card for you, like a final suggestion from the universe, or source, or God, or your angels, or higher self, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay. So this is, oh my God. So this is the final card that you need to hear. And it's not to bring you down or anything. It's like, oh, fun to end on that note. Face your fears. This is about, Gemini, this is about having a fear of living your freaking, it's like you know so much how to cope. It feels like there's always something. There's always something. Like I need to deal with this. I need to, if it's not something in the relationships, there's something with my body. If it's not something with my body, there's something with the car. If it's not something with the car, there's something with the finances. If it's something with the finances, if there's not something with the finances, maybe there's the kids, there's the, it feels like there's always something. There's not always something. This is going to end now. And so this fear is about how it feels to have nothing to deal with. Absolutely 100% nothing to deal with. It's like it's like that old couple. They maybe have been married for 60 years, and one of them, usually when it's the older generation, the person, for instance, my grandparents, when my granddad died, my grandma was like, she was so sad, and most of it was because she had no idea what she was gonna, like, what am I gonna do now? I have nobody to care for, to care about. She had no idea what to do with her time because she had done so much for my grandfather. So it feels like, what are you gonna do with your life when you have nothing to deal with or nothing to worry about? And right now, Gemini, if you're sitting there thinking, well, there's going to still be plenty, you're arguing for your limitations right now. Just stop it and just face the fear that in a very, very short time, everything that has been any sort of dealing for you is going to be over. Not only is it going to be over, it's going to be a tax return that you never you never saw, maybe you saw it coming, but like maybe it still was I still didn't think it. I still did not believe it. But here it is, Gemini, and I say, put that fear aside, because you're going to soon enough, you're going to start to feel comfortable in this type of energy. It's going to feel comfortable to you to not have to count every penny, to not have to always survive or feel like you have to do it alone. Okay, guys, this is such an awesome reading. I hope it resonates with some of you guys and uplifts you, and I hope to see you back in a week. Take care. Bye.